All right, everybody, welcome back to the Sage Show. I'm your host, Sage, and today we have a lot to cover. We actually have a lot to cover. Okay, look. I woke up today and it was just. I don't know how to tell you. It was not a good day. I don't know if Mercury's in retrograde. I don't know if the sun ain't shining right, or maybe I just didn't get off the right side of the bed. I don't know how to tell you. It's just today has just not been the day. It's just not been the day. And I'm recording this at what, 7:54 at night. No, I've experienced all of the day. None of the day was right. I'm tired of it. Let me check my horoscope for Cancer, because that's who I am. We all know Cancer. I'm emotional. I feel things. I'm sensitive. It's not only Cancer. I'm a July Cancer, which is ghetto as fuck. You may have concerns now about money and about the financial security of your future. You may have been brainstorming ideas for making things better. Your sign is particularly driven towards security. So when some concern arises towards security, wait, I can't read, I'm dyslexic. Pause. This can send you into a tailspin. Don't worry, dear Cancer, the idea you're onto is a great one. While you may have insecurities about this because it involves something you may have never done, you are perfectly cut out for this venture. Go forward bravely and the rewards will begin flowing in. I'm pretty sure I know what exactly that means. I am not an astrologist, but I do worry about finances like a normal human being. I mean, hey, have you looked around what's happening in the country right now? Right. Fucked. We still out here though. We still out here. I guess it means don't quit my day job, which I didn't plan on doing anyway, so what does that even matter? But on to the topics of today. Music artists, Moonbeam Ice Cream, Benson Boone, BTS. Where could I start, right? Where could I start? Let me start with BTS. First of all, the BTS reunion. Have you seen that? They are because they've been in the military for like some months. They have South Korea has mandatory military service for all of their, I don't know, civilians. Like, what do you, South Koreans? I don't know. But they all had to do military service, and they just came back. I don't hate me, but when I did my research for this, I did not write down the names, and I never was like a big K-pop person, so shoot me. But not gonna lie, BTS, I've never really been into. I was like, what? It was 2021 when I discovered butter. Do they even make butter? Like, I had a small K-pop phase because of someone I was dating, and I think I got into maybe two songs, and that was it. No hurt or harm to it though. Apparently there's a new Netflix movie. I need to look it up. I need to look it up. I get horribly distracted. We all know this by now. Just don't hate me. I don't know the all seven, I think seven members of the BTS band. Um but BTS has reminded J-Hope? How that has to be a stage name. Suja? I am butchering these names. I know it. I don't care though. I really don't. I don't know them, you know. I don't really I'm not a big enjoyer of K-pop. I'm just not. And it's too much going on. It's just too much going on. I feel overwhelmed trying to grasp like what is even going on. Like one minute we're climbing up a building, then we're dancing on top of it, then we're dancing in the base. Like with too much going on. Stop hopping, chill. Speaking of hopping, which a certain music artist can now do now that she's lost some weight, Lizzo, uh, became she said that she really enjoyed with Beyonce's latest performance concert, I guess you would call it. Said it made it life worth living, which is interesting because I've never found that a concert has done that for me. Not that I've ever attended one, but not gonna lie, if I was sued for the things she was sued for, I'd probably end up with some depression as well. And if you didn't know about the lawsuits, some of the backup dancers came forward with evidence or something. It was a whole it was a few of them. It was more than a few, let's be honest. Backup dancers came with like all these allegations saying sexual harassment, toxic work environment, just yeah, you know what I'm saying. But she like vehemently declined or denied any of that or whatever was going on. Like, I feel bad for her because if it really did not happen, that is something I would never want anyone to go through. Like, real shit. But she definitely looks better. Took off all that weight. She's definitely a lot more gentle, less aggressive by many standpoints. That Ozempic, it did her well. But honestly, as a content creator, I do understand, the whole being nervous, all that. Like, are people gonna boo me? Are they just gonna say fuck off? Or they're not, and whatever you say or whatever you support, you state your opinion. But I feel like she does have a really nice group of people that support her, and not all of us have that. You know what I'm saying? So really, it's just like James Charles. No matter what has happened, there's always going to be a certain amount of people that are going to back you up, no matter what. Hold on, hold on. I just got it. This was not on my outline at all. I got a notification saying influencer James Charles is being called out for making a video moaning about tactile pavements and not realizing not everything in the world was built for him. This is that bullshit. This is that bullshit. But anywho, enough of that. On to Benson Boone. On to that white, thin, practically stick-built looking twink. And like, you have to understand. I do feel like the Benson Boone hatred is forced. However, it's not everything. You have to admit his music has changed exponentially. Not exponentially, but it's definitely changed since when he first came out of American Idol. Because American Idol really put him on the billboards. Not in the billboards. He's not that famous. Put him on the charts, I guess you would say. He's definitely on the charts now. Definitely on the charts. But TikTok, because he was not getting anywhere with his American Idol. I'm not gonna lie. It took him at least a couple years before he really got some traction in the music industry. And I kind of feel bad for him because I know all the hours of work he put into his music. And yes, do I think Moonbeam Ice Cream is a sucky ass song? I do. But that's because I'm a retail associate and I have to hear that Moonbeam Ooh, I hear it every day. I hear it every day. And I don't know. It feels like retail music. It feels like music you shop to, it's manufactured. Like, I would not be surprised if all of his songs were AI generated. Completely AI generated. It we'll get into that later, but I swear something about that music. Well, besides that, he came out with his cookie line and crumble cookie, unfortunately. See, if it was any other cookie, I would have, jumped for it. I would have leapt like a gazelle, if you will. But it was a partnership with Crumble, and can I just be honest, they are the worst cookie. There is not a single cookie in this world I would rather not eat. Because on one hand, there's the most sickeningly sweet pieces of actual garbage I have ever put in my mouth. And the other half gets stuck in your teeth. They're not even made correctly. They're overpriced. One cookie will set you back anywhere from $4 to $8. It makes no sense. And then you better fuck the diet. Like, to hell with the diet. Because one cookie is going to be 800 calories. You can't tell me that makes sense. You can't tell me that makes sense. Like, I just ate, what, a third, a quarter, a whole meal's worth of calories. I don't know, it's this constant crap that just be pissing me off. Crumble and Benson Boone teamed up for the Moonbeam Ice Cream cookie, inspired by his track Mystical Magical, and available nationwide through June 23rd through June 28th. The chilled chocolate cookie features cookies and cream, tie-dye lemon, blueberry, and marshmallow frosting in a white drizzle. People say it's fudgy, citrus-infused marshmallow delight that disappeared fast. No one said that bullshit. Fudgy, so now think chocolate with a lemon in it, smack a marshmallow on that bitch, cause why not? And tell me that tastes good? No. Get that crap out of here. I swear, Benson Boone, he was raised by all women. He had 4 sisters. Like, you can understand why the man is masculine is not part of that vocabulary too much. He might sprinkle it around here and there, but it's not. I'm not even hating. Just being honest, like an honest look. You know what I'm saying? And yes, his music can be bland, and it can be all this, that, and the third. But one thing I tell you about that man, he can do a damn good backflip. A damn good backflip. But until that music does not feel auto generated, I just can't see him being a normal everyday listen for me. But I understand, like in 2025, AI's become a big thing. You've seen, especially during this time, look on TikTok, you'll see the what is the new, like they have a new Google or another company that made this AI, and this is the most amazing AI. Like you will see, it really captures a lot more than what AI has in the past and processes a lot more information through the picture or through the video, I should say. But when I tell you, it is haunting, if you will, to see these videos that are so true to life of like a gorilla speaking English running through a forest with her vape. Something don't feel right about it. I'm telling you. Like AI just be really wrecking me sometimes. But no, I do get it. AI in many cases saves time. I mean, it's efficient. It's efficient at what it does, but it cannot, and you can't tell me it will ever be able to do this. It cannot fully replicate human emotion. Human emotion is something you cannot redo. You can't. You. I don't know how to say. It's just a finite. It's a finite thing that only living things can understand. Like if you look into music, like real music, for example, like a Radiohead, which is one of my favorite bands, Radiohead, I can't look at Radiohead and be like, oh yeah, I can see AI doing that. I can't. I can't. Or Mint Condition, which is an R&B band. I can't. I need to have, hold on. I need more appreciation for Mint Condition because I don't get to talk about Mint Condition ever. Mint Condition is they've surpassed 1 billion streams. They've been nominated for Grammys. There's multiple things that they've gotten. While Mint Condition has not released a new album since Music at the Speed of Life in 2012, they haven't released any music since 2012. That's insane. The music particularly hits like Breaking My Heart, Pretty Brown Eyes. I love that song. It's overplayed. I know because exactly the popularity due to TikTok. It's overplayed and the music being TikTokified, everyone thinks, oh, it's horrible. Like I don't want my music to be TikTokified. I don't I don't pay attention to what's on TikTok or think that if impacts the way I like listen or use my life. You know what I'm saying? So just because a lot of people are enjoying it does not mean I can't enjoy it. Just because it went viral does not mean it's bad or it's overused or overplayed. Let people enjoy things. You know what I'm saying? If someone wants like K-pop, I don't enjoy it. Enjoy it. I'm not telling you to, what I'm saying? I don't know. But I just love Mint Condition. I just love Mint Condition. Whew. But back to AI and its use in music. I really don't think that has too much of an impact right now. Right now. But I am speaking on Heart on My Sleeve, which was a song that was released back in 2023? Wait, when was it? It was released like some amount of years ago. And the thing was, everyone thought it was a collab between Drake and The Weeknd. And it went so popular. It was put onto streaming services like Apple Music, all them things. It went everywhere. And then everyone suddenly found out it was AI. And then it became a problem. It was apparently some guy named Ghostwriter 977. And honestly, I would have loved to be him. I would have loved to make on, some program like Artsy77 or some, AI music website, paid some money, made a super like great new song by like Billie Eilish or something, and just someone totally random and make it go popular and no one knows. Like make it a leak. Oh my, is that one of some of these leaks are coming? That see, this is what I be thinking. This is what I be thinking about. I feel like as this story and as this series goes on and this podcast gets longer and longer, you just see my mind's seeping into psychosis. But yeah, everyone was mad about, AI being used in music and all that, especially at him for using. But at the same time, first of all, it was a damn good song. If you haven't listened to it, you have to find it on YouTube because it was taken off all the streaming services because, copyrights, all that. It is a damn good song. And I think that just because people realized it was AI, suddenly it was a problem. It's just a song, y'all. Please just enjoy something, whether it was made by artificially or not. Now, if it's not your cup of tea, it's not your cup of tea. Now I understand that, but be honest with yourself. You know what I'm saying? Now, for me, I have noticed that AI lacks that originality. That it lacks context and nuance, and it will never, to my methodology and my logic, what I see for the future, what I've seen of AI, and how it's being used, how like their projections for it and everything. I really don't think that I don't expect it developing that nuance and that context, that understanding of the background of conversations, the emotion of conversations, people, even animals. I don't think it can ever perfectly mimic humans or individuality, if you will. Like for instance, Pinterest. I'm on Pinterest like I don't know, a couple times a week just for fun, like maybe even looking up. That's where I get my wallpapers from, some memes. I look up dream things, sometimes even information, and just really anything. Um, and the only thing I really don't like about it has been taken over by AI, and AI has gotten to the point where it's just unrecognizable. It is so good that I'm just only in some of them. Some of the other ones, it's really nature. Nature is the one that I struggle with personally. Now, humans, like the faces, it's you can always tell, at least on my end, you can almost always tell there's something uncanny about, the perfection in the face or you know, I don't know, the no wrinkles, the depth. It's something you can always tell, that blurred feeling. Yeah, I don't know. But man, Pinterest, Pinterest is so good. But you have to understand. You have to understand. I don't think anything is wrong with like the use of AI. I just feel like the intentions behind the use of AI has shifted. And for me, when I was in college, which was a couple years ago, AI was really used like ChatGPT and character AI, those fun things in homework and reading and resource management, researching, if I didn't already say that, it was used for those kinds of things. Me personally, I never got into the AI. I tried it once and then failed one paper, and then that was like 5 years ago. I never did it again. Never did it again. Always, the searching for the article yourself, reading it, writing the notes, studying it, and then paraphrasing it if you didn't want to do all that. Because ain't nobody got time to be reading like 40 hours of a BBC article. What's wrong with you? But God, I loved college. I'll go back someday. Someday. Maybe. But anyway, guys, I think that's going to end it up for this episode. I don't have anything else to talk about. They Still, today's been a day. Today's been a day. And I really feel like something's happening astrologically, but I can't put my finger on it. It might be a planet rotation or the sun ain't shining. That's all I know. But as always, I hope both sides of your pillow are cold tonight and that you have enough cereal for your milk. A little rare that one. Good night, y'all.